Recently, I've been playing a lot of Kimberly in Street Fighter 6, trying to get the character ready, and yesterday I was playing with some friends when this happened. And yeah, I mean, to the untrained eyes, this is just a terrible combo drop followed by a scramble, a pickup, and a level 3 combo, which is all true. But if you paid close attention, you will notice that I ended round 1 with a critical art combo, a combo into level 3. What's actually kind of more interesting is that both characters had access to level 3 by the end of round 1. And I noticed that characters are getting like a lot more super meter during matches in this season of Street Fighter 6. And actually, funny enough, I ended the same match in round 3 with a level 3 super as well. So characters are getting super meter very fast. It wasn't until I started playing Kimberly where I have a big incentive to use level 3 super as fast as possible that this became extremely noticeable to me. If you don't know, Kimberly, once she activates her level 3, she gets a damage buff. All of her moves will do more damage. She actually does like less damage on average, but with level 3 she's doing great damage, and she gets like a movement buff as well. Her walk speed and backwards walk speed, both of them get buffed. As a matter of fact, her back walk speed becomes so fast that's faster than Zangief forward walk speed. This walk cycle is hilarious. Like recording this, I was laughing my ass off. There is a fantastic joke here, but I haven't found it yet, but it's amazing. So you have a huge incentive to go for the level 3 as early as possible, and getting 2 level 3s per match, I mean, that's crazy. So today we're gonna talk about what led to characters just having a lot more super meter in this version, and ultimately like what it means for the game. If you noticed something with Street Fighter 6, it is that with each move you do, if it hit the opponent and you yourself, both of you will gain super meter. For example, in Kimberly's case, it takes exactly 10 standing heavy punches to gain 1 bar of super meter, and that obviously carries over round to round. Now, what's really interesting is that although the damage will be scaled on a consecutive hits in a combo, the meter gain never would. So 10 raw standing heavy punches will build you an entire bar, but 10 heavy punches in a combo, although obviously it is impossible, will build you 1 super bar as well. And this means that these long combos where you're doing a lot of moves, dumping a lot of meters, dumping a lot of like drive gauge, these will build you super meter as well without any reduction, even if the combo is very long. This Kimberly combo you're seeing, that's a very legitimate 1 bar building combo that you can use like a DI wall stun. It's very practical, it's very realistic, and obviously characters like Guile, like Rashid are able to do like even crazier stuff because they have such long combos. Enough talking about meters, I mean, what a nerd. Anyways, this is Master Muras and I'm back with the Emmas to help you recharge. If you like the video so far but you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. I mean, that would help so much and I can bring you more goodies. Maybe not talk about super meters anymore. Excuse the silliness and enjoy the rest of the video. I just find it kind of fascinating that when you're doing these long combos, both of the characters are getting super meter anyways. Like by the end of this Drive Rush Terry combo, Ryu got about like 80% of the super meter that Terry got, which is kind of hilarious. But also, this obviously is a Street Fighter game, so attacking the opponents, even if they happen to block the attack, builds you super meter as well. In Kimberly's case again, it takes 20 standing heavy punches for her to build an entire super bar on block. But this is practical because how many times during a round, how many times during a match would you go for like heavy punch into run, heavy punch into run stop, heavy punch into run plus on block light kick uppercut, or like the overhead version? That happens all the time. Building meter like that is actually very, very practical. But Mura, you were talking about the season 3 change, and yeah, you might wonder, like, we have had this stuff for a while. What is it with this season where we're seeing a lot more meter? And that goes to that one small change that Capcom did. Remember earlier this season when we talked about how when you happen to take a throw, you get 1 bar of drive back, and it was a very subtle change that you never really noticed while play, but you actually get super meter as well. So you get 1 bar of drive, but you get super meter as well. And you actually get 10% of a super meter per throw escape. 10% per throw escape. That means that if you happen to escape throws like 5 times, if you take 5 grabs during the entire match, well, you built yourself 50% of a super bar, and this is a super bar that carries over between rounds. So although that 1 drive bar tick may not have huge ramifications, getting 20-30% of a super bar may influence your routes that you're gonna able to build super with, and certainly may give you like a reversal that you didn't have, may give you an opportunity. Ultimately, there is just by the numbers raw more super meter being injected, and it's only the character that taked the grab that is able to get that super meter increase. And 5 grabs, 5 throw takes per match, that's not a lot. That feels like it's a very realistic estimate to me. Probably like a lot more depending on the match and how the match is being played. And that is just a lot. That means that there's a lot more meter in any given match, where it means more reversals, it means more opportunities to burn out your opponent, it means more Mize level 1, it means more Great Desert Storm. And obviously it means more damage, because remember, in this game supers have minimal scaling. So even if you happen to like get a perfect parry, if you end the super move with a level 3, if you're in the combo with like a super level 3, chances are you're doing a lot of damage. And I just find that to be such a weird direction. Like, ultimately, after months of playing the game, I didn't notice the drive change with the throw break as much as I did notice the super meter gain, which ultimately I do think buffs a lot of characters. Like in Kimberly's case, now that I had the level 3, that final round, I'm doing a lot more damage. I even remember Chico, I was like in a voice chat with him, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot Kimberly's doing damage now. And yeah, like the damage I'm doing at the end of this round 3 is because I had level 3 so early on after round 1 was complete. And obviously there are other characters like Manon, who with more medals gets like more damage, and Marisa now that have better reversals. This buffs and nerfs and just makes the game a lot more volatile in general. What are your thoughts? Is this something that you noticed during your matches as well? Did you not really pay attention to it? I would love to hear your thoughts all about it in the comment section below. I will be leaving a link to the Patreon, Discord, Twitter and Twitch pages in the description. Thank you so much for watching and stay safe.